All right, Ultimate Hoops Nation, my name is Reid Nelson. I'm joined today by David Votta. Ball So Hard out of Phoenix, Arizona, your 2015 Ultimate Hoops National Champion. They weren't overly impressive yesterday, but they got it done when it mattered most. How did they win this tournament today?
Man, number 9, Zach Andrews, big playoffs. It was just impressive. Mostly rebounding. He got the big flashy dunks and the scoring, but man, their rebounding was impressive. They're not giving up offensive rebounds. They only gave up a handful of offensive rebounds. I think they out-rebounded them at 31-17 tonight. That's the difference maker out here, man. When you're only getting one shot, it's tough to win a game, and you can see that in the score.
The Ball So Hard frustrated the Bulls defensively like no team I've ever seen before. Generally, Paris Kyles dominated this tournament for the first 5 games, and Ball So Hard just clamped him down. It was all team defense. It wasn't just an individual. It was all team. Who made that happen. So we had a chance to speak with Jermaine Crockwell of Ball So Hard. Here's that interview with Jermaine. All right, Ultimate Hoops Nation, I'm here with Jermaine Crockwell. Did I get that correct?
Yeah, you did.
Ultimate Hoops National Champion 2015. How does it feel, sir?
Feels pretty good, even though I can't feel my legs right now. I'm real tired, but it's been a fun tournament.
So 6 games, right? You just said you can't feel your legs. How did you get through it all?
A lot of Gatorade, a lot of energy drinks. My feet are hurting, but it's just effort. It's just coming out here and play. It's something we like to do. It's just fun.
You have a deep team. You have a big team. You have a big team. What was the key to your guys' success this weekend?
Just defense. After we played a couple of games, our offense wasn't flowing for us, but defense, that's something we can control every game. Our offense, some shots aren't going to fall, but our defense, that controls everything.
You lost to the Bulls yesterday. Did that help you win this game today when it mattered most?
That kind of did motivate us a little bit after they had beat us, because we know where we're at. We know we're just as good as they are, so that did motivate us a little bit.
Will Ball So Hard be returning in 2016 to defend their now new Ultimate Hoops National Championship?
Does a bear live in the woods? We'll be back.
All right, thanks, Jermaine. Congratulations. Appreciate it. Okay, that was Jermaine Crockwell of Ball So Hard. Huge tournament for him, just a all-around floor general, and it's tough when you've got a team like Ball So Hard that's got 11 guys who can play to stand out. Both he and eventual tournament MVP Zach Andrews stood out. Zach Andrews, jeez Louise, he was flying all over the place. We have some video, but the pictures that we got were just insane. So, again, congratulations to Ball So Hard, our 2015 Ultimate Hoops National Champion. How do we get there, though? I want to cap off a few things here earlier today. Game of the day. The two 11 o'clock games were the best games. The decision versus the Bulls went down to the wire. Bulls pull away late. Kevin Parker and Illuminati sinks Splash Brothers in one of the best sequences I've seen in a long time. We're going to just run the whole thing for you right now.
You go game, nigga. Game! What can I get, man? Game! Is that a game? Got that shit tatted on my arm for a reason.
game winner. Take us to the final play.
Oh man, we drew up a play with the 4 guys down low, and we had Willie trying to get us a wide receiver pass, but they covered it, so they passed to me. I only had 5 seconds, so I had to put it up. Got it.
You pointed to something on your arm after the shot. What was it?
Chicago, that's where I'm from, born and raised, and that's where it's gonna be. Everybody gonna see this right here, this tattoo right here.
Were you fouled on the play?
Yeah, but it's cool because they from Vegas, so they ain't gonna call nothing, but that's all good.
What do you got to do to take this tournament back to Chicago?
Hey man, we got to play hard. We can't play like this. We had a lead. We was up 15, then we let them come back. We can't do that.
Hey, good luck. Thanks, Kevin. Nice shot. That was Kevin Parker with the game-winning shot. Again, just a fantastic shot. He was fouled. Loved the emotion from the team. They actually go on to lose to the Bulls in the semifinals. We had an opportunity to speak with Willie Clark Jr. Here's Corin Chesterton with Willie Clark Jr.
Corin Chesterton, Ultimate Hoops Regional Coordinator for Chicago. I'm here with Willie Parker of Team Illuminati, who just lost their semifinal game, 89-70. Willie, talk to me, not the result you guys wanted. What was your take on tonight's game?
Can't take nothing away from them. They're a great team. They moved the ball. They hit their shots. We started out in zone. They shot us out the zone. Got down 20, and we switched to man. And the only thing was we were trading buckets. We were down from the start. We couldn't climb. We kept chipping, but they kept hitting their shots. They were a great team. We just got beat.
Now, thoughts on the tournament, because you guys had a little bit of a roller coaster ride. You started out great, had a downfall in the game against the Vegas Ballers, and then the quarterfinal games, you have a game winner from Kevin Parker. Thoughts on the tournament, thoughts on your team, what can you take away from this tournament?
Man, this is a great tournament, man. It was 16 teams, right? 16 teams, they all played their heart out. I know it was a couple of nail biters, a couple of blowouts, so, the parity was just, could be anybody could have won. And it was good. It was good. The winner will be the god of Ultimate Hoops for a year at least.
Well, we appreciate your time. You played awesome. Defense, steals, offense, leading this team. Impressive, man. Thank you for the time. Yeah.
So that was Willie Clark Jr. of the Illuminati. Again, a great effort by them, just not enough. So, they've been in the semifinals now 2 straight seasons. I really hope we get to see them again next year. So a couple of the earlier games, Flight Vegas, or a couple of our 4 seeds, their Cinderella stories come to an end quite hard. Flight Vegas loses to Ball So Hard in the opening round, and then Hong Kong Diesel loses to the Vegas Ballers, both in 20-point wins. Any lasting impressions from those games?
No, just Hong Kong Diesel finally got caught with playing 6 guys all weekend. They looked like they were exhausted. They're a good group of guys. They got to bring more guys to this tournament. I'm impressed with what they did. Almost amazing what they did. Great group of guys. More than pumped up to come back next year, but you can't come into this tournament with 6 guys. You will not make it through the gauntlet.
The decision, again, your former champions, they lose first round to the Bulls in what was a closer game than I expected. I did not expect the decision to hang around respectively. It just, they were able to hold, close. They didn't use their bench as much as, they have this whole weekend, but, in the end, the Bulls pull away. Splash Brothers down big at the half. They pull back, and they actually take the lead late in the game. But again, as we mentioned earlier, Kevin Parker was able to sink that shot. 16 teams, down to 1. Ball So Hard. They were 1-2 yesterday, correct?
1-2, man. They didn't come ready to play yesterday. They got lucky. You got lucky. Got into this tournament and was able to give themselves a second chance. Obviously, Mr. Suggs woke them up. Might have had some inspirational thoughts in the huddle, per se. Didn't look too happy after the games yesterday. Wasn't happy how they were playing team basketball and taking advantage of some of their size and things that they had. And that's a different team. It's night and day. That was very impressive the way they turned it around. Most teams would take advantage of the Vegas Strip, not come ready to play, but those guys, they wanted it.
Yeah, they lost their opening game to the Select Imports. Then they beat, I want to say it was Houdini, and then they lost to the Bulls. They played in 2 of the better games of this tournament. But today, they just rolled in every single game. So again, Zach Andrews putting on a show with Scott Savor's shoes on, by the way. Which I thought
that's a big deal. I think that is, we'll have to look into that, if that's even legal. I don't even know if we can count the championship anymore without those illegal shoes that Scott gave him. No, Zach Andrews is just an impressive guy. I think he could have played barefoot tonight and still had basically a double-double every game. I mean, that guy's a beast.
So Adam Bickerstaff did not want to go on camera, but Adam Bickerstaff, your general manager for Ball So Hard, he brings back the first national tournament to a region not Minnesota or Denver. So congratulations, Ultimate Hoops Arizona. You get to hold the national championship for the next year. And any final parting thoughts on the weekend?
It's incredible, man. This is my first experience out here, and I'm completely blown away about how professional everything was done, and the guys loved it. The competitiveness is what really got me. And these guys come out here to play. Like, everybody wants to take back that championship from teams that were the 16 seeds to the 1 seed. It didn't matter. These guys came to play. Can't wait to see what we got next year. And then, hey, Atlanta, you know what I have to say to you guys all the time. If you ain't here next year, I'll be very disappointed.
So for David Votta, my name is Reid Nelson. We are signing off from the 2015 Ultimate Hoops National Championship.
Champions! Y'all can edit that.